Alright, how's it going? Ethan back again with the Anime Unboxing Club. I got the Otaku box, or both the Otaku boxes in. I'm finally able to record this. So this is July. Whoops. Because that'll be the one that I'm doing first, and then that's August. I do mark them so that I remember what month is which. I don't want to, like, oh, well, this is July's box, and it turns out it's like October or something. So that would not be good entirely. Or not entirely good, I guess I should say. Anyways, cue the intro. Alright, so we'll put that one off to the side, and I'll start with this one. July's box. Right, July's box. So, let's get started, shall we? So, I did make sure to pull this out of the bottom of each one so that I can put it on top, and then I'll have it off to the side, and it'll be ready to go whenever I start the review. So, now, first we have a shirt. That's a solid bottom. Okay. Each one has like a flap like this that has an adhesive, so you have to find that and open it up unless you're just going to like tear it open or something. To me, that seems like too much work for very little payoff. So yeah. Anyways, so here's the shirt. So, yeah, it's, let's see, it says wanted in bed and alive for $100,000. I'm not sure who that is, so it'll probably tell me in the description, or on the flyer. So, anywho, looks pretty. Alright, so next we have this. Okay. So, I'm kind of not sure what these are. Kind of like a zip tie, I guess? Like that. But anyways, here they are. There's an orange one and a blue one. It looks like the blue one's from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm not sure about the orange one. It might be a character from that time I got reincarnated as a slime, but I've never watched that show, so I'm not sure. No, now I get it. That's Pochita from Chainsaw Man. Because that on top, I thought it was like hair. I thought this was like, not to be racist, but like a black person. But anyways, I thought this was like the hair, and then the eyes, and then the mouth. But no, it is a mouth, but it's got like a little tongue sticking out with the little fangs. This is that handle that would be on top of Pochita. It's just that the chainsaw would be sticking out this way. I'm surprised they didn't like draw a line or something to represent the chainsaw, but cute, real cute. So the mascots of each show, I'm guessing. I've never seen that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Chainsaw Man was freaking legit, like the shit. But anyways, cool. I'm not sure what those are, but it'll probably tell me in there. So next we have, I don't know what we have. Just that. I don't think that was attached, because if it was, that would mean that it was torn. That doesn't look torn, so. Oh, I think that's well, I should wait and find out. Make sure before I suggest that it's somebody when it might not be. Oh, it's a lanyard. I wonder how long it goes. Because that's like adjusted to be as short as it possibly can be. So that's as long as it can be. Oh, that's got some length to it. Alrighty. So it's a lanyard. Has a clasp, and I guess you put this on it. So I'm not sure. That kind of looks like a. Kind of looks like what's her name from Attack on Titan, Mitsuragi or Mitsur. I don't remember her name. That's who it kind of looks like. That might not be who it is. But I guess we'll see whenever I get to the flyer. That's kind of cool though. I like that lanyard. I do actually have quite a few lanyards. I have this one, I have the Spyro one, I have one that has Patriots on it. I like to, all the like keychain stuff that I get in these boxes, I just put them on lanyards. And I have this, I think I have them hanging up somewhere. So, yeah, that's cool. Ooh, oh yes. So we have another coin. I love these coins. I have them all. I know she started doing coins before I actually started getting the box, but whenever I started getting the box, I was looking on her website, on Liz's website, and they had the coins to be able to buy separately. Obviously, you had to have an account, subscription already, and then they would just add it into the box for your next box or whatever, which was really cool. That's why I have all of them. I think there was only like 2 that I didn't get through the subscription already. So this one's Raphtalia. Says number 8. I'm Henry VIII. I am. Anyways, it says 2018, 2024, the Otaku box, since 2018, limited edition, in anime we trust. That looks pretty cool. I know, it's really super shiny. Trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. There's the coin. Yeah, that's my screen back there. This is what I'm seeing. But, and then the other side. I've tried to take these apart a couple of times, but I've never actually succeeded in taking them apart, so all of them are still in these little plastic holders. I want to get like a display thing for them. I kind of want to wait until she's done coming out with coins because whenever she's done coming out with coins, then I can put them. I can get like a big one that actually holds them all, and then just put them all on there. But I don't know when she's going to stop coming out with them. But there's 8 of them, so yeah. Anyways, that's really cool. Like I said, I love getting the coins. I'd probably display them all with the character side facing out instead of the theotakubox back side. Yeah. So next we have a metal card. Ooh, Akeno. So on the back it says, "Oh my, what sinful thoughts you have, darling," which is a quote that she said to Isuke. Akeno has a fondness for spicy food, especially curry. Despite her mature demeanor, she has a weakness for cute things, particularly cats. Akeno is skilled in various forms of combat, including hand-to-hand combat and magic. So, I've been taking these out when I can get them out. I know, seems like a lot of work, right? Take them out of this plastic. And then put them back in this one, this bigger one. Because I've started putting these in like a deck box. I went and got this from Walmart like a few days ago. But see, so there's the first one, and then the second one, and then the last one. No, I got that in reverse order. So 02, then Rias, and then Albedo, and now we have Akeno. Oh, the print's different though. So with these other ones, most likely she's trying to perfect the design of the cards. But on these other ones, they have like a big picture on one side that says the name. And then on the back, they have a smaller picture and then a whole bunch of words. But this one has a big picture on one side and no picture on the other side, just words. And the name at the top. So yeah, interesting outfit. Huh. I kind of like that design better. And the card is a different size. The new one's bigger. Whoops. Yeah, the new one is bigger. But is it thicker? No, they're about the same thickness. It's just bigger. So, interesting. That one's the same size. Yeah, that one's the same size. So these three are all the same size. But this one is bigger. It's alright. She says that she's going to start putting a metal card in each box. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the change in size. So, but, oh, the card holder is bigger too. Not thicker, just bigger. Slightly taller and a little wider. Oh, anyways. So when I'm done recording and I'm done with the mini video, I'll put this in there and we'll be good. But anyway, so that's the card. Getting off on tangents here. The metal card. I guess we'll do the banner next. So the banner is, let's see, shall we? Ooh. I think it's Xenovia. Oh. They should have done it without the dress entirely. And just like the stockings. That would have been very sexy. It's still very sexy, but like, I think it would have been better. Personally. If they would have included the dress at all. But they included the bottom part of the dress. So there's Xenovia. Very gorgeous. For the unrated content, or the uncensored content, check out Patreon. It'll be on Patreon. Yeah. Check out Patreon for the uncensored content. So what are you? That's the only thing that I can think of that it is. Oh. Not that. This. Whoa. I'm gonna probably have to stand up for this one. It's Rias. A full body So then my question is, would that be like her life-size height? If so, she's a little tall, actually. Like, well, maybe not a little tall. She's kind of like 5'3", 5'4", maybe 5'6". Huh. That's really cool. I really like that. Oh, I could hang that on my door. That would be cool. Wait. So, what is this then? The only thing that I can think of is that this is meant to be on an L pole, where it comes out and then down. And you're supposed to slip these through it so that it holds onto it. Kind of like how you see at I don't know about in Japan, but I know in America you see them all the time on the side of the road. It's advertising for either a restaurant or a car dealership or any number of different establishments. I think that's what it's supposed to be, though. It's supposed to go on an L pole. I like it. I'm probably not putting it on an L pole, though. I think I'll probably put it on my door, like I said, because that would be cool. Anyways, yeah, I think that's what it's meant to do, or you're supposed to do with it, is put it on an L pole. I'm not doing that. I'm probably just going to hang it on my door. Just pin it 2 and 2. Call it good. I'll probably want to do it on the outside of the door, but I don't know how my wife's going to feel about that. We'll see. She says that there's too many big-breasted airheads in anime, apparently, according to her. Which, I don't know what her issue is. She's big-breasted, too. So, anywho, moving on to, I guess, the card, because the only other thing in here I think is a figure, right? Got that. So yeah, just the card and the figure. So the card first. Waifu card number 55 is Tiki. T-I-K-I. Tiki. I think is how you pronounce her name. Oh, they returned the little mini picture at the top corner. Anyways, it's her quote is, I've met so many people with just as many dreams. What is that? What is it that you strive for? Is the quote. The description says, the power she wields is said to be tremendous to the point where the humans residing within the continent of Archania would be eradicated if she were to unleash it. In a desperate bid to shield the human race from the instability of Tiki's powers, Naga decides to send Tiki into a state of slumber in the Ice Dragon Temple to suppress her power. She was awakened 2,000 years later as a priestess of Naga in Valm, where she is reverentially known as the voice of the divine dragon, a being who is believed to be able to resonate with Naga and convey her blessings unto the common citizenry. Or citizenry. Anyways, it also says for the trivia, it says Tiki is more than 3,000 years old. In her childhood, Tiki disliked eating vegetables in their raw state, and she must survive the paralogue in order to be successfully recruited. Alrighty. Don't know what show she's from. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't say on the little flyer. It says her name and number and waifu card, blah blah blah. But I don't know what show she's from, so if you do know, please put it in the comments and let me know what show she's from, because I have no clue. But anyways, here she is. If you want to see the uncensored content, check out Patreon. It's going to be on Patreon. However, because of how I'm changing the way that I'm editing, especially with Patreon, it'll probably be around about the same time that I post them. You won't be getting them much earlier. Before, like, I was editing out the part where I say check out Patreon, and that's pretty much it. Just editing out that part, and then I would re-edit it, leave that in, and censor it for YouTube. Well, this time around, I think the way that I'm going to pull it is I'm going to do the editing for YouTube first, because then I won't be deleting the parts for Patreon, and then and censoring it, and then afterwards I'm going to re-edit it, the same one, take out the parts about check out Patreon, and then delete the censors. So yeah, I think I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can do that. We'll see. But anywho, next we go with the figure. So this box is done. Put it over here, and I'll throw my stuff in it as I finish the review. Whoops. Oh, there's tape there. I wonder why I couldn't get it open. Okay, so I'm probably going to need that back again, because, ow, that cardboard was freaking sharp. What the heck? Anyways, I'm going to need it for the sides here. So, plastic. There you go. And this other piece of plastic, just why not? Okay. I'm going to close this back up. Take this piece out of the plastic, put it on the back, and shove it back in. All ready now. Anywho, so we got that, and like what? Where does it go in here? No. What the heck? Oh, that's how it's starting to go now. No? There we go. Finally. That took some work trying to figure out. Like, holy cow. But anywho. So there she is. In all of her glory. Not quite sure what this whole arm going backward is about. I still don't know. Like, she did this with the other two figures too. I don't get it. Like, would it have been better if she was like holding the little plate here, like in front of her, like this, but like off to the side? Or maybe like holding the plate up and be like that, like two fingers, like piece or something, or like that, or the stupid whatever the heck that thing is that they do with a lot of anime poses. I don't know. To me, the whole thing of having the arm go back is like a lazy attempt to just do something with that arm. Either that, or she could like have it back and like be holding another one. So she's got like 2 plates, and maybe it's like she's going in between 2 different people or something. I don't know. I like I said, I don't understand this whole arm back here. Like, what's that doing? What's that for? Or like, even if she was like supposed to be holding her skirt down, like to keep from showing too much butt. I mean, come on. That would make sense. But I don't know. I don't know. To me, that's pointless and a little dumb. But especially like the way that she's doing it, like she's like that. She's like that, and it's like, okay, just go like that, or like that kind of thing. Not. I know you guys don't want to see my butt. It's all right. It's fine. But anyways, I don't see the point of the hand being like that. Like I said, she could be like holding another plate, like trying to pull her skirt down, or maybe like cover her butt so that like people don't see. I don't know. That's not really Akeno style though, from what I can tell, right? But or heck, make it a little bit more cruder and just have her like pulling the skirt up, like trying to show her butt. Seeing as Akeno, it can be that way sometimes, especially with Isuke. But I don't know. Whatever. There she is. She's got a beautiful figure. But yeah. Anyways, we'll move on, seeing as I'm having issues. So now for the review. So the first thing was the metal card from of Akeno. This exclusive collectible card showcases Akeno's charm and strength. I love the stunning art and hope you love it as much as I do. So that would be this card. Take it out of its holder. So this card. But anyhow. Cool. So next was the Nobori full body Rias art. In Japan, Nobori banner flags are everywhere, which inspired this creation. The first thing that came to mind was crafting full body Rias art. So I was right. They have them. They mostly have them around in America around the car dealerships. They're starting to have them more like around restaurants and stuff, but they're not like all over the place. But like I said, they are starting to have them out like more and more. So mostly because it's simple. You can just stick this pole in the ground and hang a flag from it. And like I said, I'll probably just hang mine from the door so that I have it. Oh. So, that was this right here. And this is actually really long. As you guys already know, since I stood up last time, I'm not going to unfold it all the way, but I like Rias. Rias is gorgeous. So, yeah. But anyhow. Besides, if I stuck it outside on, or if I stuck it outside on a pole, like you're supposed to do with a banner flag, the area that I live in is quite windy, so it would just end up fraying and tattering and all that kind of BS. And I want to keep it looking nice, keep it looking beautiful for years. So next was the theotakubox exclusive phone lanyard. It's a phone lanyard, not a keychain lanyard, but still. Says, whether traveling or just going out with friends, I'm one of those people who always forgets the phone in the cafe. A phone lanyard is the perfect solution to solve this problem. Well, you should keep your phone in a purse or in pockets, so then you won't have that problem. But anywho, I know my wife complains quite a lot. Women's pockets just aren't big enough. They're not made for holding stuff. They're except for like maybe lipstick or something. I don't see the point of that. But then again, I'm a guy. We have these nice big pockets that go just about the entire length of our thigh. So yeah, I don't get it. I hold all kinds of stuff in my pockets all the time. But anyways, so that would be this. I do like the design. To me, it looks pretty cool. Still not sure who that is, though. Wait. Something's coming back to me. I think we got a button with her on it. I'm trying to remember what it said the button was of. Maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. It might have been we might have gotten a button of her before, but I don't remember. There's that picture. So. Anyways, so the next thing was the Raphtalia coin. It says I've received many requests to make more of these, so here's another coin for your collection. That would be this. Cool little coin. looks pretty cool. I like it. Actually, I like all the coins. She's made a bunch of them. Rias Otaku 02. I think they had I think she had an Akeno. But anyways, I want to say she had Raphtalia before, but that might not be the case. I think she had an Albedo one. But anyways. So it says next is the Otaku Box exclusive wire wrappers. So that's what these are. They're wire wrappers. They're meant to hold your wires. Which makes sense. You roll the wire up and then you put this around it. And then it holds your wires so that they don't go all over the place and are all spread out all over the place. In fact, you could even have these ones to where they're showing. A lot of people don't have them showing. They try to like hide the wires behind stuff so that you can't see them. These ones would actually be okay to be showing. But yeah. So that's kind of cool. So then the next thing was the Tiki Waifu card, number 55, Series 3. Just had a lot of Series 3. But anyways, that's this. Gorgeous looking card. I like the waifu cards. Check out Patreon if you want to see the uncensored content. Because I'm not censoring anything on Patreon. I don't censor out content in Patreon. The only thing that I do with Patreon is I edit out the stuff that nobody wants to see. Just like with the stuff with YouTube. But at least with YouTube or with Patreon, I don't have to censor content. And I can cut out the part of saying, check out Patreon! So check out Patreon! This is obnoxious. Anyways. So the next thing was the Rossweisse from DXD exclusive t-shirt. Rossweisse, something like that. It says, I'm so happy Rossweisse won this. It's such a fun t-shirt and the only way to have Rossweisse in bed and alive. I remember there was a character named Rossweisse from DXD. But I don't really think that the shirt looks like her. I'll put a picture up here, like here, real quick. And then there's the shirt. I like it. I kind of like it. I'm very partial to white shirts. To me, they just get dirty way too easily. And then you can't get the dirt out. Or sometimes you can't get the dirt out or a stain out. So then it's trashed because the only way to get it out is to bleach it. And bleach just ruins clothing. Well, maybe not entirely, in small amounts. But it can really ruin your clothing. Like, completely eat the clothing. My wife has had that happen with a couple of shirts. She had this one that across the back, the top part of the back, it had kind of like netting. Well, she accidentally got bleach on it at one point, and whenever she put it in the wash, it like ate all that netting up and completely destroyed it. So, which is really unfortunate because I really like that shirt. That was a good shirt. Or top, I guess I should say. Not really a shirt, but anyways, that's this shirt. So the next thing was Akeno Maid scale figure. This is my best Akeno figure yet. She looks absolutely stunning in her maid outfit. Who wouldn't love to have Akeno as a maid? So that would be this, with her hand going like that underneath her skirt for some reason, which makes no sense to me. But yeah, still looks pretty good though. She's got an amazing figure. So next we had the Fubuki One Punch Man. Oh, so it's not Xenovia. I thought it was Xenovia, but a lot of anime characters look real similar. So don't hold it against me. But Fubuki One Punch Man scroll. Honestly, I expected a tight race in this voting, but I was wrong. The fabulous Fubuki won easily. That green dress is a perfect fit. And that would be this. So there she is. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Once again, if you want to see the uncensored content, check out Patreon. It'll be on Patreon. I don't censor any of the content on Patreon. Not even the part with the Spyro adult mods. I know that there's been a couple of YouTubers that start their Patreon and they still censor the content, which to me is beyond pointless. Like, why not just uncensor it? But that's just me. Anyways, like I said, check out Patreon for the uncensored content. Alrighty, so that was everything in this box. It looks like the voting for next week is between the Sword Maiden, or for next month was between the Sword Maiden and I think it might be Kuko, Konoko's sister. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And then the shirt voting was between, I cannot tell exactly who those people are, but we're going to see right now because I got it right here. So, on to the next box. Box number 2. So here's this flyer. Oh, that's interesting. So for the vote for the next month, which is already passed, but it's Albedo and Robin from one piece. There's a shirt. I'm not sure. But anyways, I don't remember voting on that month because I don't recognize the shirt. Or the shirts. I don't recognize either one of them, so. But anyways, kick this thing off. We'll go with, not that, because that's something different. Okay, here's the shirt. So, this is a shirt. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I like the look of it. I like that it's black. Black is so much better than white, especially as a shirt. My wife would disagree and say, no, black is the perfect color, but but I disagree with that. But anyways, so next we had this was for August. So, we got, an apron. Oh, with Albedo on it. Says, my waifu won best waifu, your waifu won best supporting waifu. Okay. But, yeah, it's Albedo. I've never seen Overlord, so like bear with me, but I can tell that that's Albedo because of the like spider webbing over her breasts. I just recognize that, and the horns. But anyways, so yeah, that's cool. So, an apron. So we got an apron. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. We're going to do this, I guess. So this is a tie. It's been many years since I ever wore a tie. Heck, I didn't even wear a tie to mine and Cindy's wedding. I wore just a regular button-down shirt with no tie and no blazer, or whatever it's called, the jacket thing. I think it's called a blazer. But like, I wore dress pants and a dress like button-down shirt, and that was it. And I think the shirt was actually 1 or 2 sizes too big for me. But I did wear ties when I was in ROTC, though. We always had to wear a tie, unless it was, I forget what uniform that is, but it's not our regular dress blues. But anyways, it's a pretty cool looking tie, though. So it has Rias, and it actually says Rias Grimoire underneath it. But that looks pretty cool. I like that. Let's see here. I know it's been years, but why not? So you want to make this part longer as you go. Like, no, now remember, you make this part longer because you wrap this around. Right? 1 second, this is going to take a minute. You want it to be quite a bit shorter because you're going around and up and then through. And that's a simple knot. And you put this in that spot behind that holds the smaller piece. And see, like that. Like I said, I know how to tie a tie. It's been a few years. Although, if I was actually tightening this all the way up, like I'm supposed to, the end of it would actually stick out. So I'd have to redo it and do it with this part shorter so that it wouldn't show at the bottom. But yeah, like I said, I know how to tie a tie. I wore one for, like I said, ROTC, and I wore one for mine and Cindy's proms. And I do mean proms because I went to, well, I would have went to 4 of them. I actually went only to 2. I started dating Cindy my freshman year of high school. We went to prom, her junior prom, and then we went to her senior prom. And then when it came to my junior prom, I was up in Washington in ROTC, and we went to the ROTC ball. And then my senior year, because we had already been to 3 of them, we decided to just hang out with my cousins. So yeah. Anyways, so like I said, I don't wear a tie much anymore. It would be great to have a reason to wear this. As long as it wasn't so formal that it would stand out and people would be like, oh, that's bad taste. Like at a funeral or something. But yeah, I don't have a job where I wear very many ties. But anyways, there's the tie. It looks really cool. I do like it a lot. So that's going over here. So the next thing that we're going to go with is a fan. I'm guessing this is a fan. It's really unfortunate because I think the last few that I've gotten, my girls have destroyed. I'm gonna have to, definitely gonna have to keep them away from it, or keep it away from them. I'm probably gonna have to start hoarding them away from my kids, like I used to, or like I do with like the figures and the other stuff, specifically the like wall scrolls and stuff like that. But let's see. That sounds terrible. Oh, did I do that the wrong way? I think I did that the wrong way. That might be why that sounded terrible. Okay, there we go. So there's the right way. So it's a fan. You go like that. Works quite well. It's of Albedo. And no, just Albedo. I thought I saw like a face in one of these white swirls, but I think those are just like supposed to be for the ocean because it looks kind of like she's wearing like a one-piece bikini kind of thing. Or maybe that's just a dress and I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyways, looks pretty cool. She's gorgeous as always. So yeah, there's the fan. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to have to keep it away from the girls. They've been destroying them as I get them in. So, I'm going to have to start keeping them in a box or something, like I've been doing with the wall scrolls and the buttons and stickers and a number of things. But yeah, cool. I like it. Put this back on it for now. Keep it in its shape. Ready to keep it closed. Anyways, so then I guess the next thing would be, we'll go with this. Looks like a keychain of 02. So there it is. She's definitely gorgeous. Yeah. I like it. Quite gorgeous. I might put that on my other set of keys. I already got something for my key for the car. So next thing we're gonna go with is the metal card. So the metal card is Makima. I think that's from Chainsaw Man? So I don't think it's Ex Makima. No, I think her name is Miss Makima from Chainsaw Man. I might be wrong. Oh, and it left the plastic sleeve inside. God dang it. There we go. Get that out of there. I freaking hate those. But anyways. So it shows Makima on one side. And then on the back, it says Makima on top. It says, "Oh, how delightful to see you in such awe." It says, "Makima has an affinity for fine cuisine and gourmet meals. Despite her composed and authoritative demeanor, she has a soft spot for dogs. Makima is highly skilled in manipulation and possesses immense physical strength and supernatural abilities." Yep, I think that's from Chainsaw Man, Makima. The one that finds Chainsaw Man and brings him to her order or whatever it's called. But, huh. It's got a damage spot. Like a burr. On the side. It has like a spot right there. That's like a burr. Huh. Interesting. But anyways. So there's that side. And that side. I know that side is not nearly as interesting, but anyways, these being metal cards though, you could always throw them into like throwing cards. Be like, I mean, you could. I'm not saying that it would be very easy or a good idea. I'm pretty sure that these aren't considered strong enough, and the only way to make them strong enough would be to temper them, which would be to put them in a fire until they're super hot and dip them in oil. And I think that would ruin the design on the front and back. So, but anyways, bunch of cards. Just, anyways, I thought it was a good idea, or an interesting idea. Intrusive thoughts. That's what it is. Intrusive thoughts. So next we're gonna do the waifu card. The waifu card number 56, Xenovia Quarta. Nice, very gorgeous. It says Xenovia Quarta. When Xenovia was first introduced, she was shown to have a calm, quiet, and serious demeanor, putting her missions first and only speaking when necessary. In battle, Xenovia appears to be a bit arrogant, stubborn, and rarely uses her head in attempting to overwhelm her opponents with pure power and strength instead of being subtle or using skills. According to Issei, her fighting style is comparable to that of a rock, despite being a knight, referring to her as a power idiot. I remember that. That's a good episode. Well, all of High School DxD is a really good episode. I actually really did like High School DxD, like all of it. Says Zenovia's birthday is February 14th, better known as Valentine's Day. Xenovia has a motorcycle license, and she doesn't like being attacked from behind unless it's someone she likes. Makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't want to be attacked from behind either. Yeah, maybe not even if it is somebody that I like. It just depends. But here's the card. Very gorgeous. So, yeah. So, lastly, we have... No, not lastly. We still have one other thing before that. So, the next thing would be the wall scroll. Wow. She's gorgeous. So, the wall scroll. Very gorgeous. I like the whole Neko Para thing. So, to me, that's... Oh, yeah. I like little cat girls. Well, not really girls. I like cat women. To me, that's very sexy. Her, Konako, Aries from Cat Planet Cuties. Yeah. There's just a few. But I know that there's more. Anyways, if you want to see the uncensored content, though, check out Patreon. I'll be putting it on Patreon. And I forgot to say that for the card, but it goes the same for the card. The uncensored content is all on Patreon. I can't show that stuff on YouTube. So... Or I think I can, actually, but it would be like a subscription basis. So you would actually have to subscribe to see it too, I think. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah. Anyways, I might try it out, or try figuring it out though. Maybe I could actually do that. Anyways. Moving on. So lastly, we have the figure. Which, to me, no, I'm not gonna close that up. Is not insubordination. It's a heretic? I don't know what to call it. Because it says Warrior Princess. Xena is the warrior princess. Like, 100%. Xena is the warrior princess. But, whatever. We'll grab a plate and open this up. That's what I need to do. I need to get a figure of Xena. Xena, the warrior princess. That would be pretty cool. That just kind of fell out there. So put that off the side. This got a little smushed. Like, dang, people. But at least the figure isn't damaged from what I can tell. Gotta be careful because I don't want to mess it up. Alright, so we'll close this up. Get that out. So I didn't need this again. Alright. So that is a majorly big blade. How? So what I'm curious about is how they got into her hand. So the hand itself doesn't have any lines. No seams. So the sword would have had been put together somehow. But I also don't see any seams with the sword. So that's confusing. I don't get how they did it. Especially with the sword still being able to be moved around like that. Unless they took a book out of the Gundam playbook. The reason why I say that is because the Gundam figures, or model kits, they're getting more and more elaborate. And they are making them to where they do a pressure or a mold, and they do like a piece, and then there's supposed to be another piece that goes around it. But I guess they spray the one piece with something that makes it to where the plastic doesn't stick, and then they repress the mold, and then it presses around that. I mean, it's beyond my understanding. It's hard to comprehend unless I were to see it. That would be really cool. But that's the only thing I can think of that they did for this was they made the sword, and then they made the figure and sprayed the handle of the sword with something so that it could move and slide around, because there's no seam at all. Like usually if a figure's holding something, unless it's something that they have their arm around or their hand around, like a sword handle or like a beer bottle or something like that, usually it's either a part of the figure and it doesn't come apart and it can't move around. But if it can't move around, usually there's a seam either in the hand, which means that they press the hand together after putting the item in their hand, or the item itself is either has a seam or ends straight off. I can tell that there's a seam right there though for the legs on either side. And I think there's a seam around her arms. And I'm pretty sure for her hair. And maybe at her neck. Can't tell around the thighs. I doubt it though. Oh, that might be one piece. Might be around the thighs. I don't know. I've always liked Xenovia's character. To me, she's pretty cool. Always have problems sticking these on. Oh, that's why. They didn't make the stance wide enough. So you kind of have to press one foot on. Or maybe I have it turned the wrong way. Okay, so that one went on easy enough. Now for the other one. Like I said, it's like they didn't make the stance wide enough for the stand. Because you kind of have to pull their legs apart in order to get them on the spokes. Like, you shouldn't have to pull outward to get it on the spokes. It should just go on the spokes. I mean, I guess it will hold on to the base better. But still. Anyways, I do like the stance, like I said. I think there was a shirt that had the same stance. But, yeah. Looks pretty cool. So that was everything in the box. So now we go on to the review. So first there was the Makima Otaku metal card. It says, I'm thrilled to present another amazing metal card featuring the beautiful Makima. I've worked on improving the quality and size, and more exciting updates are coming soon. Interesting. Well, that's cool. I don't really care if the size is bigger. The other ones to me are just fine because they're the same size of the other cards. So to me that's fine. Quality. What kind of quality did she improve? Maybe the quality of the picture on the one side or something? I don't know. But anywho, she says there's more improvements to come, so we'll see. That would be this card. So there's Makima. And then the back, which I know is kind of unimportant. So, yeah. So then next was the Albedo Otaku Apron, or Otaku Apron. It says, I had to do it. I already have one and use it whenever I make food. I adore Albedo, and she is such an emotional whirlwind. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I haven't seen Overlord. I do hear all good things about it, but there are some pretty good things about it. There's the apron. So, yeah. Yeah, it definitely folds that way. And we go this way. And that way. I don't know. I'm just going to refold those whatever way I can. But anyways, there's the apron. So next is the Albedo Otaku folding fan. Apparently they're doing a lot of Overlord and DXD in this one. But anyways, Albedo Otaku folding fan. Capturing Albedo's essence is a thrilling challenge. Her elegance and dark, enigmatic aura make her a captivating subject. I'm delighted the artists perfectly showcased this on the folding fan. I mean, I guess. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen the show, so I'm not a very good judge on that one. Is that right? No, I'm turning it. So it goes out this way. So there's the fan. That's the wrong side. So there's the fan. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gonna have to start watching Overlord sometime. First, I have to get through, what is that called? Oh My Goddess. I did get through all of like the original and the OVA, but I haven't finished the Adventures of Mini Goddess. So yeah, there's that. That's what I need to get through, is the Adventures of Mini Goddess. Anyways, so that's the fan. There we go. The Otaku Box exclusive Rias Tie. I don't know why she didn't change the name on the flyer for the item, but she put the coin, which was last box. This box is the tie, which would be this. With Rias Grimoire. He even says Rias Grimoire, but I do like it. To me it's pretty cool. Rias is always gorgeous, and I like her outfit. It looks like it's more of a formal wear, so yeah, looks cool. I like it. I like the color too. I like the color. So next was the 02 Otaku Soft Keychain, which would be this. I don't know if it's really soft, but I mean, whatever. So that would be this 02, and the other side is exactly the same, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Like I said, I might put that on my keys actually, because that is pretty cool. So the next was Xenovia Quarta Waifu card number 56, Series 3. Anyways, that would be this. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman. So check out Patreon if you want to see the uncensored version. I know, I say it all the time, but check out Patreon. Here's hoping. The next thing was the Zest Otaku t-shirt. This black and white design perfectly captures Zest. The minimalist color scheme highlights the intricate details and brings out Zest's bold essence. It's a perfect t-shirt for any fan. I don't know what Zest is from. I don't have a clue. So, but anyways, that would be this shirt. There's Zest on the front of it. So, yeah. I like it. Looks good. I like that it's black and not white like the Rossweisse shirt. I guess I'll put a picture up of Zest right now, right here. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't know what anime she's from. I'll probably find out and searching for a picture of her. So the next thing is the Xenovia Sword Otaku Scale figure. Many of you requested a Xenovia figure, so I made sure to include her favorite weapon and showcase her stunning curves. Stunning is right. Oh, wow. So lastly, for the Otaku box, we had the Kuroka DXD, the Otaku box scroll. Easy win for Kuroka. Doesn't she look amazing? Like every cat type girl, she's playful and loves to seduce. And I've said, like, like I said, I love cat girls. They are so very sexy and very energetic. I like them as an anime character category, I guess. I don't know. I love them. May not love, but I like them a lot. To me, they're very gorgeous and sexy, and so yeah. Kuroka, Konako, Cat Planet Cuties, Neko Para. There's so much of it. But anyways, that would be this. Very sexy. And then like her feet are bare. Anyways, if you want to check out the uncensored content or to see the uncensored content, check out Patreon. It will be on Patreon. I will guarantee it to my dying breath. It'll be on Patreon. So that was everything in the box. That was everything in both boxes. So we're done. Yay! But anyways, make sure to give me a nice big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And as always, ding that bell icon to get notified every time I come out with another video. I am trying to get caught up. And so far, my solution is working. So, yeah. Make sure to hit the ding that bell icon. Also, check out the description if you want to check out Patreon, seeing as you might want to see the uncensored content, or even the content that I've done of other stuff, like my adult gaming or adult modded games, or any number of things, the Out of Japan vouchers, if that suits your fancy. But anyways, or check out the description and get some merch, because I have my online store still. Check that out if you want to get some merch. Check out the description if you want to get some of Cindy's books on Amazon. The first two, well, the two that are currently out are on there. She's going to be coming out with another one eventually, hoping a little later this year or maybe next year. Trying to come out with the narrated version of the second one for audio or for Audible. Also, check out the description if you want to check out the other channel of me playing video games, mostly Destiny 2, but check out the other channel if you want to watch me play some video games. And check out the description if you want to check out any of my social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitch, TikTok. They're all going to be down there. Check them out. And that's it. Laters. check out these videos here, here. I think there's going to be a video here and here. And login button or channel button and Patreon button. So yeah, check them out.